and welcome to my second video. My previous video was Operation Christmas Child box for a girl aged 10 to 14. This one is for a boy aged 5 to 9. I didn't mention in the previous video, we will be decorating the outside of these boxes. I've got plenty of stickers. I'm a scrapbooker, so I've got tons in my stash, so we're going to be decorating these out, make them look fun and exciting. Now on the inside of this one, we have again the laminated letter from us. I'll just read this out briefly. To a very special young man. Hello from Sydney, Australia. Our names are Sarah and Stephen. We are 29 and 30 years old. We just told them as well what we enjoy doing, spending time with friends and family, etc. We had so much fun packing your box just for you. We wanted to get as many things inside as we could fit. We packed it full of so much love. We hope you love it as much as we do. And then in this paragraph here, this large one, we described what is in there. And I did, like, sometimes, I don't know if the kids know what to do with some items. Like, for example, we have a hacky sack in there. Now, they might not know what a hacky sack is, so we said to play with your friends, you can kick it to each other. And I also mentioned that there's an Australian flag in here somewhere, which is where we are from. So I thought it'd be nice for them to see a flag from our country. And at the very end, we've written, we hope you enjoy your box. And we hope you know how very much you are loved. Merry Christmas. So that's the lid. Now in here, this one was fun. So we don't have any children, as I said in the previous video. The list that Good Samaritan, not Good Samaritan, sorry, Samaritan's Purse have on their website, I'll show you again, is really helpful for choosing what to give. Now I would have loved to have grabbed one item from each of these categories, but unfortunately you are restricted by size, so he picked out some fun items, some hygiene items, and some learning items. Just a mix of everything. So a bit of fun, bit of necessity, and a bit of education. Doesn't hurt. So for the boys one, at the top you have an activity book. So this has puzzles, dot to dot, and colouring. So it's got heaps of colourful pages. They can have heaps of fun with that. And that was, I think, $3 from a shop called Prices Plus here in Sydney. We have a beanie. As I said in the previous video, a lot of the times these boxes go to hot climate places. However, they also go to cold climate places too. Especially in winter, it might get a bit chilly. So I've got a nice warm beanie. And inside the beanie, just to protect them, just some sunglasses. Now these are adult ones. We couldn't find any nice, well, a lot of the children's ones we found were for like, they were girl patterns. I don't like to discriminate against sex, but more girl orientated patterns. And so we just wanted some plain black ones for the boys. So these are actually like adults or men's, but you know, doesn't hurt if they look after them. They should last many years. I've also got a toothbrush, a pencil case. Now this is exactly the same as the other one from the last video. I won't take it all out. Pencils, lead pencils, eraser, scissors, and glue stick. I couldn't fit the pencil sharpener in there, so that's separate. Got a bouncy ball, rubber bouncy ball. This was a pretty cool find. They're erasers. It's a little bowling set. So they can use them as erasers or they can just use them as a bowling set. Whichever one they want to use. Got a little, I think this is a BMW, little toy car. Bar of soap. Very important for hygiene. In a bag as well. Plastic bag. We've got a steel puzzle. This was $2.50 just from like a dollar shop. I don't know if this is going to be too difficult for a 5-year-old. But you never know, they might be able to work it out. So it's one of those puzzles, you got to try and untangle it Apparently they're really tricky. I've never tried them, but I've heard that they're tricky. Have another brush with mirror, just like the girl one. We have, this is a pretty cool find. This was $1. So it's a Barrel of Monkeys game, but it's a keyring. So it's really small. But that's there. I apologize if this is backwards. I'm filming on the floor and I've got my tripod up on a table so I can do this on the floor comfortably. So we have a 3-in-1 Lego set, 6 to 12. So that's a good age range because it's 5 to 9. So you get you can build 3 different vehicles. Some socks, 4 pairs of socks. These are sizes 9 to 12 or 5 to 7 years. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, Samaritan's Purse, I keep saying Good Samaritan. Samaritan's Purse it's a religious aim. So they do like to encourage people to include something with the Word of God or, you know, something like that. You don't have to. You do not have to include anything religious at all. I'm currently doing my RCIA to become Catholic, and I'm really enjoying it, and I would love to spread the Word of God that I have learnt so far. So this one I got for a 5 to 9-year-old boy. It has in it 6 little stories, and they are David and Goliath, Moses in the bulrushes, Jonah and the big fish, the story of Joseph, Noah's Ark, and Daniel in the lion's den. So just little mini stories. He might enjoy looking at those. I'm sure there's pictures inside. And it was pretty inexpensive. It was only $5. This is the pouch with, get that off there, with the flag on it. So it says Australia in the bottom corner. So he can look at this, it's double-sided, and he knows that this is our flag. We have the hacky sack. Now this is a good find. This was, I think, 50 cents or $1. It's only little, it's not very big. But that's the aim. You got to try and get small things for these boxes so they fit as well. The more you can fit in, the better. I've got one of these jumbo activity pads, just like I did for the 10 to 14-year-old girl. Similar thing, not sure if you can see that, but activities, finder words, puzzles, colouring in, all sorts of good stuff. Got some stickers. So we've got transport vehicles and jungle animals, 4 sheets in each. A bit of creative learning, scratch art, dinosaur. So I'm not sure, comes with a scratch art board and a plastic stick. I don't know if this is already traced out and they just have to scratch it away, but either way, it's pretty cool. And it is so thin. If you can see how thin that is. Thin items are good. You get more in there. Same with this. This is just like the last box. So this is jungle animals. You can make 4 of them, and all you need are cutting and glue, scissors and glue, which they've got. I've given them scissors and glue, so this is ready to go. 6 and up. The 5-year-old might be able to do it with some supervision. But yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. They can make 3D animals. The last thing, an exercise book which is lined. That's it for the 5 to 9-year-old boy. I will stop the video and I'll make another one for the 2 to 4-year-old girl. Thank you.